Hey, what's up you guys? Shartimus Prime here on the Shartimus Wank channel, doing another video. It has been a long time since I've done one of these daily vlogs. I don't even remember what number this is supposed to be. This may be the first one I've done all of 2015. So sorry about that. It's just been really busy, and I don't know, there's times where it's like when I'm done doing my videos and stuff, it gets hard coming back and doing a daily vlog because it's like, oh, I'm done, man. I don't want to, I don't want to do it. But it's a little different right now because, a lot of the stuff I already edited, I did on the plane and everything. So I wanted to talk about the DC Collectibles broken figures a little bit over here. And before I really get to talking about this, I want to make something very clear because it's very understandable that you could think that my opinion on the issue could be swayed because it's no lie that I do receive review samples from manufacturers, but with DC Collectibles I do not. I have never received a review sample from them, and to be honest with you, just because I receive review samples doesn't mean that it skews my opinion, by the way. I try to, but just to make it even more believable, there's the fact that I have never received a review sample, nor while I was in New York Toy Fair, any discussion of me receiving any review samples came up. It was just all about the product. I work part-time at my local comic book shop for store credit, so they come in at my local comic book shop and I get them there, like, the day they come out and everything, so there's no need for me to try to seek out review samples from them any earlier than that. It's, so my DC Collectible situation is fine. So, I'm talking about the broken DC Collectible figures, and what they told me was that they basically didn't know that the figures were breaking as often as they were. There's something about their email address. Kevin Kinnery had contacted, I'd contacted the email address, which I'll have in the description below, and they sent me a replacement Batman animated figure. This is the replacement right there. I had broken the wrist peg on one of the hands, and I was really frustrated because I wasn't able to get him in this pose, and now I am. So I'm very grateful for that. He said that we're going to open it up and pose it around and make sure it doesn't break before we send it out to you. I've had it for weeks now, and it's perfectly fine. So they sent that and a handwritten little letter right here, and it says, "Hi Russ, thanks for helping us work on the quality control issues. We have tested this Batman at the office and are sending it your way. Please accept our apologies and thank you for being such a high-profile supporter of DC Collectibles all these years. Kev." Alright, now, the reason why I'm doing it, one of the reasons why I'm doing this video so much later to after when I first received the figure is because I had talked about, at the time I sent the email, I was frustrated, and I mentioned that I have the YouTube channel and these followers and stuff like that, and I felt like I kind of screwed myself over by doing that because now it's not really making it so honest for you guys. It's like, okay, great. They answered Shartimus with this because Shartimus has a voice that can be heard, but what about me where I don't, I'm hypothetically, for you, somebody who doesn't have a YouTube channel, why will they care about me getting a replacement so much? There's that possibility, but I've seen letters like this on Facebook from other people just popping up all over the place, so they will do it. They encourage people to contact them about their breaks. They want to know about it, and they already made a public statement about this, and how they want to, and how they've already got new plastics in development and everything. So the main reason why I'm talking about this over anything else, and like I said, I'm not doing this for anything, okay? Nobody's helping me out in any kind of way in order to do this video talking about it. It's because when I was over at New York Toy Fair, I saw the DC Comics Icons figures, which are basically DC Marvel Legends, okay? DC Legends, and I love that they're calling them Icons, so they're going in that direction too. Not only that, but somebody that worked for Toy Biz Marvel Legends is actually on their team for these DC Icons figures. So I'm just really excited for that line. I have been waiting for that line to come out for forever, since I started collecting Marvel Legends. I always thought to myself, like, damn, I want a fully articulated Superman figure. I want a fully articulated Batman figure. I want these things. And the Green Lantern is coming with a ton of accessories, so I posted my video on the Icons earlier today. So it's just me wanting that line to succeed. That is it. I've been waiting for this to happen forever, and I'm just really, really hoping that the fragile or the brittle plastic stuff that whole issue is totally, you know, put aside and everything, and we won't, because they're highly articulated figures. So the last thing we need is, you know, for them to give us awesome paint sculpt, awesome articulation, but brittle plastic. That's the last thing we want. And that's the last thing they want too. So I really want the line to do well, just for the interest of having some badass Legends-like DC figures. That's it. That's all I'm getting at with this. That's my motive behind this whole vlog right here. And I'm excited for that. So, and I also thought it was really cool how real the guys over at DC Collect, Jim and Kevin, are both really awesome guys. These guys really care a lot about what they're doing. They're really trying to hide the joints while providing the articulation and not sacrificing any of the sculpt. Just right off the bat, I noticed the figures don't have thigh cuts, and I'm like, man, I like my thigh swivels. He's like, nah, I think this is gonna work out. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm sure you're gonna let us know. But you know, I think you're gonna be happy with the way these are gonna move around and everything. I think you'll be happy with them. So it's that they're totally transparent. They're not sensitive, or you know, these guys aren't like prima donnas or anything where you have to tiptoe around anything. Like, they're very straightforward. They love what they're doing, and I'm just really excited for that Icons line, and I really want it to do well, and I just hope that there's no issues involved. But we'll see, you know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe the other plastic they use is brittle also, but I doubt it. If you go to toynewseye.com, you'll see they made a post about it, and like Kevin threw down like all the, you know, Heisenberg word, you know, all the chemistry, the polylitherylum lysomicans and whatever, the phlebums, you know what I mean? All the technical, you know, chemical compounds and stuff that are involved with the plastics. So they're really doing their thing into giving us what we want, and that's figures that don't break, you know. So just want to put that out there. Sorry, this is a very long vlog, but it's been a while, right? Did you miss him? Did you miss him? Also, I had a fantastic time in New York. I'll talk about that more in my P.O. Box Pickups video tomorrow. And I also wanted to give a mention. I'll also mention this tomorrow in my P.O. Box Pickups video, but there is the ACBA photo contest going on. So link in the description below for that. The deadline to register for that is the 22nd, so I want to give that a mention today. I'll also mention it tomorrow. Alright, that's it. Stay tuned for more daily vlogs. Really cool thing about, you know, going over to New York and meeting people, and thanks to all the guys that showed up to the meet and greet. Thank you so much. You know, people were able to tell me like, hey, yeah, I do the daily vlogs more. You're not doing that anymore. So here I am doing it, and hopefully we have more of those to come. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!